Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here, and welcome back to some more Senran Kagura Shinovi versus. Now, we're moving on to Shiki's side of the side story. The side of the side story. Yeah, so, we have Yumi done, we have Murakumo done, we have Yozakura done, and now, we're gonna move on to old Shik's. I mean, we gotta give her some weird nickname too, right? She's an expert at giving really horrible sounding nicknames. You and me, Murky, Yozak, and all of those, yeah, they're terrible. I would give her like Sheikster, or I don't know, Sheik, like Zelda. I don't know. I need some clickbait for my blog. Any super hot news? God damn you! I already hate you, man. What is it gonna be? A woman made a wish, and you won't believe what happened next. Go to BuzzFeed and make some notes. Stories from my blog. Oh my God, it's gonna be one of those. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of a thing that you should know. Pain like totally sucks, right? I don't think it's a question that you should make. Seems kind of obvious. The loading was very quick on this one. What's going on? People are not favoriting my nude pics as much as before. I shot at the screen, staring at my blog's page view count. Of course I shot at the screen. Anybody would in this situation. Yeah, that's me when I'm looking at my subscriber count when it goes down. I'm like, what's going on? My readership is dropping like a rock. So is she like a makeup blog or something? I banged the computer a couple of times, but that doesn't change the number. Oh, fantastic. Did you try throwing money at it? The facts are clear. Nobody likes my blog. Yeah, well, she might say it as an exaggeration, but yeah, I guess people do want cheap thrills. A lot of, potato chip, fast-consuming thing that always lasts 9.5 minutes. I shouldn't have expected too many hits on a blog about cosmetic tips in the first place. What? Well, tell that to all those 3 million subscriber women on YouTube that make makeup tutorials. What people really want to see is all that violent, nasty stuff. Well, yeah, you're also right about that. Make a Mario parody. Do a cartoonish Mario parody where, like, Peach shows off her boobies and Mario cuts someone's head off. Because that's what people like. Fine with me. If you're looking for it, I'll let you have it. I know plenty of violent and pervy people. Great. And if I have to sacrifice my friend's dignity to be the new queen of the blogosphere, then that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Let's partay, even though Shiki didn't really say anything of the sort. Great. Okay, we begin mission 1 of 5. Shiki will face off against who, I wonder? Oh god, Hibari, of course, she'd be the first one that she's gonna defile. She's gonna have to speak to Yagyu after this, I'm sure. I love it. She's like, well, I mean, you're cute, not sexy cute, but, she's already analyzing her character and everything. So I don't know, what kind of blog does Shiki have? Is it like she's saying like she's doing like cosmetic tips, so that kind of, leads me to believe that it's like a makeup channel or something. But then she says, I like a sexy, violent blog. Well, I mean, she's probably lying right now because that's what she wants so she can get the views, right? But, yeah. Isn't it kind of bad for her to have a blog? Because she is a shinobi, right? And shinobi should always stay in the shadows, undetected by normal people. What if you become like the next PewDiePie and everybody wants to know everything about your freaking private life and nobody ever leaves you alone and they notice you on the street or something? Like, what would that do to your, like, shinobi career? Would you just abandon it and leave it? No, you can't, because then you become a renegade and people will want to kill you all the time. So, what the hell? Like, is this like breaking the rules or something? I feel like she's breaking some rules unintentionally. Or maybe she goes by a different name, who knows? Maybe she's not like, hi, this is Shiki with my blog. She's probably like, she's like a ghost author or something. She goes by a different name. Alright, so somehow Shiki just constantly keeps giving Hibari compliments. Especially the one about, look at those cute contact lenses, and you're like, no. I actually use these, contact lenses, quote-unquote, as a way of controlling people's bodies because I have this super, like, awesome hidden power that I can't control yet. Like, okay, oh, cool. Cute contact lenses. Obviously, you did that deliberately. Nope. That's, those are real. That's just how her eyes, that's how her eyes look. Yeah. So, it's weird. Like, suddenly she was like, you know, being like, oh, I don't think Hibari's gonna be any help, and suddenly she's like, oh, you're so teddy bear cute, and blah, blah, blah. So, how are we going to use her as a way to, how are we going to completely destroy her dignity at the expense, no, how are we going to get some more page views at the expense of this woman's dignity? So, are we gonna get her naked, I'm assuming? I mean, she's already transformed, so, I guess it's worth a shot. Let's do it! Come on, I'm assuming Shiki's just gonna be taking pictures in the background. There we go, I just annihilated everybody. Unintentionally. And... blah! Great. You're gonna be great on Reddit, on the violent and sexy subreddit, I guess. That is if it didn't get banned. Alright. I love how Shiki's like, sorry I got you all blushy and stuff, but thanks, later. Okay, stories for my blog, and that'll be, stage 4-1. We got ourselves a B. I'm just that good. Fantastic. So we're gonna go from level 21 to... man, like, she got, like, exactly at 0.0 there. Usually, all the girls have a little bit of green bar going on there, but when she reached level 21, it was, like, very exact. Anyway, let's keep on going. Flash balance level 2 available now. Let's see who other people we can humiliate at the, you know, at the price of us being a little bit more famous for just a little bit. Let's go ahead and worship our godly overlord, BuzzFeed, that guides us in the path to enlightenment. Here we go. Mission 2 of 5. Who are we gonna face off this time? And probably gonna be Yagyu. Be like, how dare you do this to Hibari? No, Hikage, of course. She's perfect for this. Man, I love how short-sighted she is. Like, man, your tongue is like so sick. Get on my blog, get a million, like totally million hits for Sha. Oh man, I can only imagine the freaking English dub for this, if there even is one. I did see the Senran Kagura anime. I saw Ninja Flash, I think that's what it was called. And there is an English dub, which is really bad. I really didn't like it, because, you know, everybody is so out of character in their voices, you know? Mostly because, you know, I actually do look at their character and look at the story and see what makes sense and what doesn't. And they all talk like freaking Orange County rich girls. It's like, Katsuragi is so, like, way too aggressive. You know, it's like, we're gonna go beat those heavy just skanks. And I'm like, what? Katsuragi would never call anybody a skank. I'm like, what? And then like, Ikaruga's like, we gotta go and beat the guys because it's not honorable. And then just, they have like this, they talk like how Shiki would talk. Shiki's having way too much fun with this. I love how Ikage, you know, sometimes there's a difference between not having emotions and not having a brain, you know? Like, people always make the excuse, well, she doesn't have any emotions, so she doesn't really, like, understand a lot of things. But then it's like, Shiki says, you know, if you know, look at, I'm gonna take a picture of your twisted tongue, and we're gonna get 1 million hits. But then Hikage's like, well, if you have a snake and a tongue, you get hit. I'm like, what? You know, like, one thing is not having emotions and understanding how people feel. And then another thing is just being an idiot and not really listening to what other people are telling you and just twisting everything to a weird extent. And of course, in that dialogue, I saw some pretty horrible translations there. Like, it literally, like, just said something, like, completely different to what they originally said. Even though, like, the main idea is there, like, it's so, like, structurally so different. It's really frustrating. And that's coming from me, a guy who barely knows anything about, you know, the Japanese language and stuff. Oh, boy. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna let those aerial attacks get to me. Hikage is, a cool character, mostly because she's really, really, like, insanely fast. And also, like, she's really good at poisoning people. She does a lot of really light attacks. Like, her individual attacks don't do a lot of damage, but she's so fast that she can do, like, 30 hits in, like, a few seconds. And, yeah, if you're not careful, then you're done. Oh, boy. Also, she's just a badass. Look at her. Oh, God, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Ow. Okay. Well, bye-bye, skirt. Oh my god, that was such a cute skirt. She'd probably say something like that. Okay. Give me what I want. Give me that sick, twisted tongue with those... Give me the million hits. You're my star. You're my next star. Give me the 1 million. Blah! That's worth 2 million for me. Living life in the fast lane, apparently. Yeah, just taking pictures of other girls in weird, compromising positions. Yeah, I guess so. That's the way. I can just imagine the article. You know, like, scientists fused a lady and a snake together. You won't believe the result! Everything in all caps. And like, gonna have like a picture of Markiplier screaming for some reason. Okay, Snake Girl's Tongue. Yeah, there we go. That's probably gonna be the article. Snake Girl Tongue. I got another B. Okay, 25. That's to be like genetics or something. Got a B grade, B for boob. You got B grade for boob. Okay, then let's see what other inflammatory, weird, attention-grabbing articles we can come up with these next battles. I'm pretty excited to see who we're gonna face off with next, just to see how Shiki ends up, talking to them. Oh? Who? Who is it? Oh, God. Sexy and violent? Sure. Perfect. No, boy. Yeah, I think Riona is a perfect... It's kind of a shame. Shiki's like, no, I don't want to do any weird stuff. I just want to take a photo. But, you know, if you're gonna make a sexy/violent blog about, you know, stuff that's, you know, mature, but at the same time is stuff that all the kids are gonna click on, then I think Riona's perfect. I mean, she is kind of a masochist. She likes to receive pain. And, yeah, she gets off on that kind of stuff. I don't know, that might be crossing the line a little bit too much. I guess Shiki just wants some provocative pictures of the girls naked or something, or, you know, in the process of being naked. So, yeah. She still wants to keep it, you know, not fully 100% dirty, but kind of dirty. You know, that kind of innocent sort of dirty. But, yeah, I think Riona would be, like... I think Riona would actually go as far as surpassing Shiki in that aspect. Riona would have her own blog of, like... I don't know, Gimp Weekly, and it's just her getting hurt all the time. Look at me on the skateboard, and I'm standing on 2 hands on a skateboard. Oh, I hurt myself. Oh man, I'm having an orgasm. No, not really like that. I'm sure she's into that sort of like weird S&M sort of thing. Yeah, I don't think it's hurting in like the jackass way of hurting, you know? It's more like in that sort of sexy sort of way, you know, quote unquote. I mean, I wouldn't really know how to describe it because I'm not into that stuff. Like, I see that and I think too much about the reality of it, you know? It's like, what? Like, oh man, how would that hurt? I mean, geez, like, how much time in the hospital would you need? You know, what medicine do you need? Do you heal up from that? How quickly do you heal? Do you even pay attention to that? Like, I just get too into it and in the sense of, like, I think about it too much. I think about the logistics of it all, and yeah, I end up less getting into the porn and less into the science of it. God, she wants to keep getting hit. Jeez. Man, I'm sure, like, if she ever got into a relationship with, like, an MMA fighter, she would do everything possible to piss him off. And be like, take this! And I'm like, oh, yeah, please! Keep doing that. I love you. Oh, boy. Yes, I love her. I love Shiki at the beginning. It's like, ah, no, everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, OMG, WTF. Yeah, sure, I think Shiki understands the medium fairly well. Even though I think all of the people are gonna be OMG, WTF about anything. You know, it's not that difficult to make them say that. It literally has to be anything that isn't American, and then that's where they all go. Okay, I feel like I need to transform because she's getting a little bit hard to get here. Come on. Oh, don't bother me. Besides, I wanna kind of get rid of those clothing as fast as possible, particularly the top bit. So I don't know where I saw this. I think I saw this on Tumblr. There was like a picture, like side-by-side comparison of all of the girls from Senran Kagura, and apparently Ryobi is like the second girl, like the second to last one that has the biggest breast size out of all of the girls. And so the one in first place seems to be Murasaki. She has the biggest boobs. And of course Mirai has the smallest, and by that we mean she has none. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of assumed that there'd be something like that out there on the internet, you know, because people think about that sometimes, but you know, I never thought somebody would actually, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to come across it so easily. That was a sweet photo shoot. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I don't know if they'll let you post it. Depending on where you're posting it, where are you? Are you on Tumblr? Are you, like, on MySpace? Are you on Friendster? Where are you? I don't understand what blog you have. And like that, I wouldn't understand what the regulations are. But hey, if you want something that's sexy and violent, I guess you gotta be more provocative rather than just full-on porn, right? Nah, I don't know. Now, let's get graded. Derpy Ballerina. Wow, that's gonna be the headline? That's, yeah, I think Shiki deserves a D on that one. Took me too long to kill, and so, yeah, I gotta phase the music. Derpy Ballerina, what's so derpy about it? I guess the face that she makes when she gets hit or something? Like her, like, orgasm face or something? Man, what a way to make fun of somebody's sexual preference or something. I don't know. It's all so weird. Anyway, how many matches do we have? I think we have, like, 3. Yeah, we still got 2 more to go. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're here on the roof. It looks dark. I get the feeling that Miyabi's gonna be up next. Only she would be up here. Yeah, there we go. Not even, there's no intro. Just immediately. Get straight to it. Alright, then let's see what dialogue ensues here. They blocked her.
負けても文句はないな。文句は言うかも。でも本気になってくれないとイケメンとエロのギャップが出ないんだよね。何のことだ？こっちの話。あげあげ。
Well, at least Shiki, you can't really blame her for not using the typical internet lingo. You know, I'm so hyped. OMG, WTTF. I love the fact that they blocked her. Like, oh man, they blocked my blog. She didn't even have her clothes off or anything. She was fully dressed. Yeah, I think Shiki's got a thing going on here. If they blocked her, it means that she's getting some attention. I don't know how she's seen this. I'm assuming she has like a phone or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, we told Miyabi to get through the whole thing. Rack first, as Shiki so eloquently said. So we're gonna go ahead and you know, do her job for her. We're gonna try and help her out, you know. Show the rack first. Have her go in such a manner that it might be beneficial for the blog. And so we want to do this. We want to do an aerial rave quickly because that takes away both pieces, not just the one on top. If I want to be super specific about what goes in and what goes out, it's like if you do like a square move, if you do a square ninja art, like the weak one, it takes away the bottom part, and if you do a stronger one, which is the triangle one, it takes away only the top part. And yeah, if you want to take away both all at once, then you gotta do an aerial rave. A nice, well-placed aerial rave. Just have that triangle move hit nicely. The problem is that all of the square moves have a lot of range, but then when you do the triangle move to kick off the aerial rave, that one does not have any range at all. So that way it's difficult to kind of kick it off with Shiki. There we go. That's all I need. Now I just need to bring down your health just a little bit more, and we'll be in business. We'll be in internet fame in a matter of minutes. You know, I noticed a lot of like pornographic blog. Well, not really pornographic. You know, stuff that has, you know, suggestive content on Tumblr. Because apparently, I didn't really know this. I was not even aware, because I usually just kind of go to my blog, on my Tumblr blog, thehatperson.tumblr.com. I just go there to post my videos, you know? I'm like, okay, a brand new video came out, I'll post a link or whatever, and that's pretty much it. I don't really follow a whole lot of people. And when I do, like, I don't even, like comment or reblog or whatever. I really don't do any of that. And apparently, like, the stereotype for Tumblr is, like, just weird fandom and porn all the time. And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't even know that they allowed porn on Tumblr. And so I checked, just out of sheer curiosity. This was literally, like, you know, people make that joke of, like, I'm doing this for research, but I literally did it for research. And you're like, I want to see if it's true. And so I did, like, the most, like, generic hashtags. I did, like boobs or whatever. And, yep, effectively, there's a lot of stuff like that. And even, not even that, you have to put, like, the name of a character, you know? Like, I actually wrote a bunch of names for Senran Kagura characters. I put Hibari, I put Ikaruga, obviously, and I put Shiki, and just Senran Kagura in general. And sure, I got some gifs of, like, the anime and stuff like that, and some stuff on the game. But, yeah, a lot of what people want out of the Senran Kagura games, they're gonna get it on Tumblr, I guess. Boyish and busty. Yeah, I don't know what that says about men that get turned on by that, you know, like, for guys that like boyish girls. So does that imply that they like men, you know, but just with boobs on them? I don't know. It always seems kind of weird. I mean, when I like a girl, I like them because it's a girl, not because it's a guy. But I don't know. I guess boyish or guyish mannerisms, just so you can, just so that people are more comfortable, you know? Because men, even like full-grown men can be like, oh man, girls are all the same, or they have like that whole cooties mentality of like, I don't really hang out with girls, they're complicated and they're weird, but you know, they like, you know, to hang out with girls that act more like guys, you know, girls that are not feminine at all, they like those kinds of girls, you know? And like a bunch of YouTubers, I always see a bunch of YouTubers, whenever they have to create a girl or something, and they're like, oh, you know, what's the kind of girl that I like? They always gotta create super short hair, fiery red color, and, you know, too much makeup, you know? They gotta turn them into, like, the manliest women I have ever seen, and I find that so weird. I'm like, that's the kind of girls that they like, huh? With me, I like somebody, you know, like Ikaruga. You know, somebody that can kick me up the ass and say, hey, get to work, you're being a lazy son of a bitch like usual. And, you know, long hair, cool, I don't know. It's different strokes for different folks, and that's, the best thing about life, that everybody likes something different. But I don't know, I just find it really weird, like, you know, it's like, I'm not gay, I like girls, but I like all the girls that act like men. I'm like, what? Okay, here we go. I've lost count at, the amount of matches that we've had. I think this might be the last one, I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. This is probably the last one. Right, it's been a while. Oh, don't ignore her. Mirai hates it when she gets ignored. If you guys don't know the backstory of Mirai, she's a part of the Heavy Joe school. Well, actually, the X. She's an ex-Heavy Joe. She's part of the Homura Crimson Squad, where back in Senran Kagura Burst, she was part of the Heavy Joe. And so she had a little bit of backstory at the beginning of that game in Senran Kagura Burst, and apparently she's not really that bad of a person. She's just very bitter because back at school, she got bullied all the time, and she always got picked on. And one big thing is that whenever she wanted to voice out something, whenever she wanted to be heard, she wasn't heard. Like, she was always constantly getting ignored, and people never took her seriously. And when people actually did pay attention to her, it was to bully her, not to, you know, listen to her or anything. So she just got a really bad rap. She got a really crappy, you know, school life or whatever, or no social life whatsoever. And she's also really nerdy. She likes, you know, like Star Wars and comics and blah blah blah. You know, like all of those like parodies. She probably reads Mask of the South and doesn't even know there's Murakumo right in all those. But yeah, I mean, that's why she becomes so angry, and that's why she joined essentially an evil shinobi school so that she could take revenge on all those people. But, you know, like, for the most part, she really isn't that bad. I mean, she's bad and mean to, like, all of those people that did her wrong, but if, you know, if there are other people that have nothing to do with that, she doesn't really get in the way. So that's why I kind of laugh, because, you know, she hangs around with all these, like, super big boobed ladies and all these other people that have other stories, and all she wants is that she just doesn't want to get ignored. You know, she doesn't like being ignored. She likes it when people take her seriously. And that's why she's like, she tries to, like, overcompensate with a big dress and big guns and, you know, always yelling and getting pissed off over everything. But yeah, I like her. She's an interesting character. And she stands out in the completely opposite way than how all the other girls stand out. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that was pretty good. I guess they're continuing on that Katsuragi joke of, like, if you don't have big boobs, you're practically invisible. And so that's why he's like, oh, I was looking for somebody, like, she literally just roasted the hell out of Mirai. Being like, oh, wait, oh, you were there, and, you know, I'm looking for something that's both sexy and violent, so obviously I didn't see you there, and so, pretty good reason for Mirai to get pissed off, and so, she, fulfilled everything that Shiki wanted in just one little shot. You know, she got pissed, she broke out a big gun, and Shiki has, you know, she, deliberately left it a mystery over where she's hiding that big gun. And so she's like, oh, violent, check. Sexy, check. Or at least, you know, feigning sexiness or something. I don't know. The way that Shiki thinks is weird. So if this is going to be the last match, then I wonder. I'm assuming the ending is going to involve Mirai in some way. Up. Oh, come on. I had a good thing going there, and for some reason I just dodged cancel out of the way. I wanted to... She's almost dead. I think I should transform by now. Oh, God. Oh, that's a triangle move. There we go. Oh, man, it's like a dash move. All of these moves seem like fit for a fighting game. That's the thing that I've actually been thinking about. Something that's been rummaging around my mind. What if there was an Arc System Works game that was about Senran Kagura? You know, like a Senran Kagura fighting game. I feel like that'd be pretty damn awesome. Like, I visualize, like, all of the moves, all the sprites. You know, I imagine it like Persona 4 Arena, basically. But, you know, with ninja arts and a lot of backgrounds and cool music. I think that could easily work. I feel like that works fairly well. It's just a matter of budget, you know? Because one of the big reasons for why, you know, Kenichiro Takaki and, you know, the people involved in making the SK games don't really, you know, deviate from their stuff is because, you know, they really don't have the budget for it. You know, they don't have enough money, or they don't think that is going to be as good as, you know, just pandering to the boobs like how they got going on right here. I mean, they do have the cooking spin-off, and that was kind of crappy, but I mean, they already have Homura for that Nitro Plus fighting game where you have Supersonico and stuff, and she makes an appearance, and Heart Aino from Arcana Heart also makes an appearance, so they already have the framework for, like, a fighting game, because they have a fighting game character. You have Homura there. So how about making a Shinovi versus or a Nestival versus game where it's like a fighting game, everybody fights, and oh my god, it'd be awesome. You can have, like, Korea there, you can have Hanzo. Oh, I think about it and I orgasm. I want that. I want that so badly. Have Arc System Works work on that. That, or like an RPG, a JRPG, like in the same vein as like Mother 3 or something. That'd be awesome. And here we are. Yeah, all of those thumbnails of me having Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's on the left and me yelling my ass off on the right definitely gave fruit. I was right. A few pervy photos, just the right captions, and bang! Instant celebrity. Well, you're not the celebrity. The girls in the pictures are the celebrities. Everybody loves this kind of stuff. Lewd, cheap violence. What's more exciting? Man. I mean, it's very sadly true in real life. Mirai's photo. That's a weird... Again, you know, to me saying that Shiki gives away a lot of really weird nicknames, like saying that the sky has clouds in it. Of course, I do feel kind of bad for my friends, since I posted their pictures without asking. Just me completely humiliating them in front of the entire planet without telling them.
きっとみんなも喜んでくれるっしょ。
Really? I don't know. They'll probably come back to kick your ass. I refuse to think that about anything unhappy. For now, I'm just going to ride the wave. So are you gaining money from this, or is this just, for funsies? Are you getting 1 million views just cuz, or are you getting 1 million views because you're getting, like, ad revenue or whatever? Like, is this funding all of your shopping? I look up at the monitor again. Oh? What's going on? For some reason, I see myself on the screen taking a bath, naked. Oh, yeah. What's the URL? There we go. She's getting a taste of her own medicine. Dude, considering the kind of outfits that she wears, I don't think I don't know how that could be a problem. All the photos I uploaded have been swapped out for photos of me. Embarrassing photos of me. Like, you taking a shower? How is that embarrassing? Oh, well, whatever. No way. Is someone hacking my blog now? Probably. I don't know who did this, but that wave I was riding just came crashing right down on the rocks. Well, I did like 5 million views. Oh, crap. It's Mirai. Mirai's a hacker. Why can't you just delete them? I love how Mirai, for like her sleeping wear, she has a white eye patch. That's pretty good. Apparently, I don't know. I think I already said this before, but yeah, Mirai, she doesn't have anything wrong with her eye. It's like Yagyu, they both have fully functioning eyes, but Mirai, I don't know why she wears it. I don't understand why. With Yagyu, we already know, obviously, but for her, I don't know. Like, in the anime, like, you can see her eye patch falling off at one point, and she just has, like, her normal 2 eyes. But yeah, I mean, I guess Shiki got what she deserved. You have a bunch of naked pictures of her, and her viewership skyrocketed to 10 million. She has just now surpassed PewDiePie, but for all the wrong reasons. And it is all thanks to Mirai completely humiliating Shiki. Yeah. Mirai's like, that's what you get for completely disregarding me. Alright, that was fun, I guess. I like all of the interactions with all the other characters and Shiki with her, like, internet lingo and her gold and stuff. This is pretty fun. Shiki by herself is a pretty fun character. She definitely seems like somebody that I will hang out with for 1 hour before I get totally sick of her and she's forcing me to buy stuff for her and then I leave. There we go. We got Shiki's outfit, which is red. We got the Block Queen Falls. Cool. And then there's a song, which I'm assuming is like her theme song for Sirius. For Sha. Shiki's voice sets. Alright, now we save. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and, of course, subscribe to stay updated on everything that's been going on so you never miss a single thing when it comes out. I'm the Hat Person. Now we'll see you guys next time for the last Senran Kagura Shinovi versus extra story that we're going to get for the Guessing Girls, which should be Minori. So I'm assuming that one's going to be super silly. She doesn't have a whole lot of issues. Not like Murakumo, not like Yozakura, not like, anybody else. With Minori, I'm sure it's going to be a very happy-go-lucky whatever story with a really stupid ending. So, yeah, hopefully you join me for that. See you guys next time.